Break time. Like I say, on the good days I overdo it, and think I'm starting to overdo it already. I can feel back of my neck swelling up real hard, real fast, but I've made some good progress. Just going to have to really take it step by step for the next 6 days, and not try and do too much. It's hard when you see the progress and you just want the progress to continue, but your body won't allow it. Huge steps better though, huge progress. Like I'm only a few steps away from clearing enough around the containers and trimming around the containers to the point that we fulfill the obligations of the Bushfire Authority. So as long as our contractors pull through, we're good for another year. Access denied. You won't be getting a car through that, or a truck. So that is one entry point sorted. Remember that rotten piece of plumbing that I pulled off the other day? Well, I did find this, which is a start. There we go. Oh, Jesus. Probably a mistake trying to move that. Kind of just desperate. Trying to move it away from the containers now, because if that burns, it's going to take everything with it. And I just can't move that car on my own. I need a second person, and I don't have a second person. And I'm not going to be able to get a second person either in 6 days. Okay, well, anyhow, so that's my day. It's day done. Actually started off pretty good. I managed to get a bucket of water out of the hot water cylinder, which I'll probably do again this evening, and have a warm shower, which is my first warm shower that I've had in 2 weeks. and even shampooed and conditioned my hair, which was just luxurious. So yeah, I definitely feel like another one now. I'm very sweaty. But yep, I've weed whacked around the property. I've chained up the second driveway. Made some progress on the second hatch mural. So I mean, that's something. But I don't know if there's a lot more that I can do today. I've really done probably way too much. May have stuffed my back from just trying to move that thing. I don't know how heavy it is, but it must be at least a ton, right? Just because it's on wheels doesn't mean I can push a ton. That one I might not be able to get done at all before I leave. So I just have to really hope that no arsonists come and visit, or it doesn't get struck by lightning, because there seems to be an awful lot of lightning strikes that have happened on the property in the last couple of years. There was quite a few of those trees on the driveway that were scorched, and on the second driveway. A few dead trees hit by lightning. But you know, maybe I can just tarp it up and leave it. The problem with it is the starter motor, because it's not trying to turn over, it's just making one click. So the battery's perfectly fine now, the connections to the battery are fine, but without a new starter motor and possibly alternator, that car won't even try and turn over, you know. So, and then the CV joint's busted as well, but the real problem is that I just can't get it to turn over, so I can't move it around the property at all and move it out of the way to a safe zone. Anyhow, let's not end on a low note. I'm going to have to go inside pretty soon. The sun is setting, which means that the bugs come out and start biting. I've got so many bites all over me, it's crazy. And maybe I can have another warm shower. Oh God, yeah, they're really starting to hit me now. So I hope you've been having a good day, staying positive and keeping focused on what you need to do in your lives. And yeah, 6 more days and I'm back in New Zealand, and really not looking forward to it. I don't even have any warm clothes for the flight, so and as soon as I get off the flight I'm going to be freezing. If I get cold after being fatigued after, you know, 7 to 8 hours of like travel, combined with 5 hours in Sydney airport, which is quite cold as well, I'm 100% going to have a fibro relapse, and I don't know if it's going to be a very good one. I think it'd be quite bad. Not to mention, that's just setting me up for getting the worst flu that you could possibly imagine. Okay, anyhow, I'm getting negative now. Obviously, the last thing I should have done is trying to move that car. I'm going to put a post in and attach the gate. That's probably the next mission. Do a bit of lawn mowing, finish trimming around the outside of the red container, and mowing the two driveways. So once I've done all that, that's pretty much all I can really do, aside from some basic cleaning. You know, I clean the floors inside that container where I sleep yesterday, but I haven't done a proper floor clean with the floor polish that I got, on floor cleaner that I got. So it's still a bit dusty and mucky, but it's definitely easier to breathe in there. But there's this fine red termite dust, you know, that's sort of all over the walls and all that kind of stuff. So that can't really help my lungs very much. Clay dust is not good for your health. So bit of cleaning to do, bit of cleanup. But yeah, I'm starting to feel more positive, and I'm looking forward to getting home and seeing the dogs, and jumping back onto Jedi Survivor and playing some hours on that. Probably hugging a heater the whole time, but you know, c'est la vie.